morning. All right, today is Saturday, I guess April 27th. All right, so yesterday I was able to get the trees all cleared out. It looks nice, and then I got rained out. It was really nice. I think that was just, again, God's way of telling me to relax and slow down and enjoy your time up here. And I did, man. I sat and read a book, read some scriptures, and then I laid back and just listened to the rain and the thunder. It was a thunderstorm and the thunder roaring, and took a really good nap. I think I ended up falling asleep had to be maybe about 5 o'clock, and then woke up. Didn't wake back up, excuse me, until almost probably 7. No, I fell asleep about 2 o'clock. I take that back. Fell asleep about 2 o'clock and then woke up about 5. Because that's when I called my wife to kind of check in and see how her day was going. But today, got a couple things that I do want to get done. I was kind of going back and forth. Do I want to do it? Do I not want to do it? But I'm here, so I'm going to do it. The first thing that we're going to work on is getting the pedestal in. So I want to show you well, it's not my design. It's the plans that were sent to me by APS. And it kind of shows me how they want it set up. So all I'm doing is putting in, hanging my meter box. And then once I finish getting my permits, then I'll finish doing everything else, digging the trenches, running conduit out to it, and then getting it set up, which I brought my conduit up, so I'm happy about that. So I'll show you all that when we're outside. But like I said, man, there's so much going on. So let me give you all the backstory. Let me back up a little bit. So yesterday I told you we're going with a site build, the home of my own program from Yavapai County. All right, where we are with that right now. So over the years, we did our septic, we got our water tank done. We did the leveling of the foundation for a manufactured home. Well, there's one other test that you got to get done, and that's called a geotech test. It's I think it's geotech engineering or something like that. It's a soil test. And what they do, they'll come out, you have to dig a couple holes, and they'll come out and go in those holes, take samples, take it back to a lab, test it, and then they'll kind of tell you what you have to do to prep your foundation before you can build. So we've started that process it takes about 6 to 8 weeks to get that report back. We're probably right about the maybe 6.5 week part. So I still got I still have my holes that I had Vicky and Joe from Our Diamond come out and dig for me. And so they got to come out and cover that up. That's why I was going back and forth if I wanted to lay my string line for the foundation, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. But we'll look at that when we get out there. So once I get that geotech report back, I'll have everything that I can submit to Yavapai County to get my building permit. Once I get my building permit, then that's when I'm going to reach out to APS and start getting the power. So that will be the first thing, getting the power. So I guess if you had to put a list together, get the geotech report back, submit for building permit, then get with APS so they can start getting power out to the property. Once we get an energized pedestal, then I can start foundation work, right? Framing out, bringing wood up, doing the forms, laying the forms out to start setting up my foundation. I may even lay out where the plumbing is going to go today. I have drawings for everything. So I'm going to show you what everything kind of looks like, and then we'll go from there. So this, hopefully you can see that. That's the pedestal. All right. So that's what we're going to be putting in today. And hopefully it isn't too difficult. I mean, they give you really maximum and minimum guidelines. So long as I'm in that range, I should be safe. But what I do want to show you is just the game plan for when we do get to the foundation, what that's going to look like. So let me pull that up. It's still a little rainy this morning. Supposed to get rain this morning up until about, it says 8 o'clock. It's 6:42 now, but it's not, it's sprinkling. So it's nice out. It's beautiful out. So it's not going to rain, sleet, or snow. You got to work, right? So I got to get this done, especially if I want to try to hit the road and get back home today. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so you know, like I always tell you, I use SketchUp to kind of draw out any project that I plan on doing. That way, if I can do it on SketchUp, it gives me a better understanding of when I come out and physically do it. So this right here, that's probably going to be once we get power, and then once, well, I should say once I get my permit and the pedestal energized, then that'll be when we really get started. So that's going to be my form work, laying out the foundation. It's a monolithic concrete slab, so that's going to be a lot of work, but I'm looking forward to the challenge and getting it done. All right, that's about it for what we're going to get done. So right now we'll get into, I'm going to go out and do the physical work, but the beautiful thing about videos, you get to edit it and it makes it look like it's a lot faster. So I'm going to go out and get to work, but you guys are going to watch the video. All right, let's get to work. All right, hey guys, so I got my poles in, as you can see right here, for my transformer or the pedestal. My pedestal is right here, so that'll be going on this for the power for my house. But ran into two problems, which it's no big deal. I'll just have to finish it the next time that I come up. The first problem is, I don't know why, I have a 3-inch pole that I put in, and when I bought my brackets that supposed to be with my unit strut, I bought, you can see, 1.25 inches. So what happens is, when I go to mount my unit strut, it's not enough room, and the bolt won't go through. So that's no big deal. I'll go home, back to Home Depot where I got these from, and exchange them for the right ones. But this thing right here, this This little copper rod right here. So this is a grounding rod. It's 11 feet, and you have to put it 10 feet in the ground. I did pretty well, but it stopped. So what I'm going to do, I'm good. I made sure that it went through the concrete and that it's not going to stick. So I know that it won't stick when I come back. But I'm going to have to get some type of pole driver, one of those little electric pole drivers, and get that and drive that down, because it's only supposed to be about, I think, 6 inches above ground. So, but all in all, I got it in, poles in. It's a good feeling, like I said, it's in motion, so this is a good start. I like where it is. It's a straight shot from behind me. It's a straight shot to the transformer, and then a straight shot up to where the house is going to be built. So I like that. I don't have to do a whole lot. There's not going to be I don't have to make any turns. So like it. Alrighty. Still got a couple more things to do. I want to get done. It seems like the rain is heading out a little bit. I do kind of want to go home today, so I'm gonna wrap this up. And then the next project, we're gonna go up here and look at lining that out with a string line. And then once I get that done, clean up, head back, and that'll be it for this episode. All right, guys. Talk to you.